Hi, my name is Ed Goad, and an instructor at Green River College. In this video, we're going to talk about configuring Cisco router interfaces. Now, for this network, I have right here, I've gone ahead and built that out into Packet Tracer. I haven't yet configured anything, and so today we are going to configure those two interfaces on the ISR 4331. On gigabit 000, I'm going to configure the IP address of 192.168.1.1 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. On gigabit 001, I will configure the IP of 10.1.0.1 with the same subnet mask. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is my network, and we can see my router is connected. However, with the red dots here, I'm seeing that even though the cables are connected, it is not working properly. So I need to configure the router. To configure this, I just simply click on the router one time and the router window opens up. There's a couple of tabs up here: the physical, the config, the CLI, and the attributes. First off, the physical allows you to view what the physical configuration might be. And if you really want, you can even turn it on and off and then add and remove network modules into it. The config tab allows us to essentially cheat what our configuration is. And you can see I can actually come in here and change the gigabit Ethernet connections. However, we are more concerned about how to do this in the real world, so we want to use the CLI. And for this, I will make this window a little bit bigger. And so the router here has just turned on, and it is asking me, do I want to start with the no config? And I'm going to say no and enter. I'm now at the router configuration, and I want to start configuring the IP addresses for the router. First thing I need to do is go into enable mode. I can do that by simply typing EN. And EN is short for enable. I can confirm that by pressing tab and then press enter. You can see the prompt changed. I don't have a greater than symbol anymore. I now have a pound sign after the name. So now I'm in enable mode. The next thing I want to do is go into configuration mode, and that is conf T, short for configuration terminal. When I press enter, I'll see that the prompt changes again, and it now says I am in config mode. Okay, I already said that I wanted to configure the two interfaces. First off was gig 000, so I want to change to interface, or int, G000. This is short for interface gigabit Ethernet 000. The prompt changes one more time and says now I'm in configuration interface IF, and I want to specify an IP address. So I type in IP address, and then I specify the IP address 192.168.1.1 space and the subnet mask space. While I'm here, I want to give this a description. So I'll say description, and I will call this left side, since this is connected to the left side of my network. Last thing I want to do is to turn this interface on. If we look at the network connections in the background there, we will see that they are currently red, which means they're off. So I want to turn it on, or no shutdown. So I say no shut, and the network connection comes up as soon as I type that in. We did that for the gigabit 000. Let's do the same thing for gigabit 001. And it's going to be the exact same commands, except the interfaces will change and the IP addresses will change. So interface G001. It doesn't specify that the interface has changed, but I know I have changed it because of that command. IP address 10.1.0.1, Class C network. Give it a description. This is the right side. And then again, no shut to turn it on. It says, yes, I've gone ahead and changed the state to up. When I look back at the network diagram here, I will see it is online. The switch is slowly handling the fact that it is coming online, and that will turn green as well. There you have it, the very basic way to be able to configure a Cisco router interfaces and bring them online.